Today we're going to do a 5-minute walkthrough of Mirage, and by that I don't mean just something simple. We're going to go through all the smokes and flashes and a little bit of tips and tricks on how to do this map. We're going to talk about taking mid control, taking A control, taking B control, and all of it in 5 minutes. I'm going to start off here by starting the thing. I'm going to start a little bit closer. We're going to start off with A. Today we're going to start a little bit with a CT smoke right here. You're going to line yourself up like so, and you're going to do a jumping throw like so. And then you're going to move on to the stairs smoke because we don't have time to check out what happened. You're going to line up like so, line up like so. You can aim the middle of that geometry and line up on the corner there. For the next smoke, we're going to line up like so for the triple box smoke, and we're going to smoke behind triple box because this is actually really essential because a lot of people are starting to use the triple box position. Well, they really were for a long amount of time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those were the order we threw them in. Now for the last smoke, which is line up in the middle here and line up there. May seem a little bit wonky, but that's intentional because you might fuck it up. I did not happily. Whew, and that's going to smoke off right there. Combined with the stair smoke, that's going to be a really good combo, as you can see. Anyway, let's move on to Palace, because those are all the smokes down there. Also, there's flashes and shit. I'll show you that later. We're going to move on to Palace here, and we're going to start off with the first smoke, which is this corner here. Go up to the corner, and you aim at the end of the crack. You get up to the corner, you aim at the end of the crack, please. Aim at the end of the crack, please. That's going to bounce twice, and you didn't fuck up. Well done, Joel. It's going to bounce off right there, and you may have already noticed 1, 2, 3, you've already done a really good combo there. There's another flashes that you can do from the exact same position that won't be as effective as it's just going to bounce and end up there. A good entry flash you can do is bounce off there, and it's going to bounce off right there, and it's going to bounce and land right there. It's going to flash slightly someone here, enough for them to move back. Not going to flash shit in Palace. No, jungle, fuck. Let's move on with the Molotov. Let's start off by the fact that you can aim right there, and you can go back in the corner. Say if this place is flashed and you want to smoked, and you want to smoke Molly under wood. And there's also a position here you can line up like so, line up with that with the corner, and go to the top left there. You have to aim a little bit to the top left because otherwise it won't make it. Anyway, let's move on. As you're going into the bomb site, this is a new thing, relatively new. Aim at the left end there, and that should molly all under there. And I suggest that you aim a little bit higher than I did so you don't fucking miss the corner, you big ugly cunt, Joel. Anyway, for CT counter smokes, we're going to have to jump back here. We're going to throw like that. That should smoke off Palace pretty perfectly. They're not going to be able to see shit. And for the ramp smoke, we're going to ramp smoke like that and ramp smoke like that. They're both going to end up in the same spot. So, let's move on to mid-control smokes. Mid-control smokes are this one right here. That was a little bit far left, so if that misses, please feel sorry for me, because I've done this several times already. No, that's pretty fine. As you're moving out here, you have to clear out under here. You have to remember that you have to molly top that, and if you can't see those, you just jump up, see the windows in that line there, jump directly down to it. I missed. Fuck my life. Go to the back here, and it runs a run throw to molly there. If you smoke there, if you don't want to do that, you can crouch and jump. If you want to molly, you got to use this one though. All right, and also you can molly and smoke off by bouncing off there. You can molly and smoke off, and that should molly and smoke it off pretty well, but keep in mind that you might have made a gap for them to move through here. If you want to smoke off connector to go short, you can go back here, and you can aim on there's a little butterfly here. You aim at the top left wing of the butterfly, and you do a jumping throw. That's going to smoke off connector. Trust me, I'm not going to check because I'm wasting time. To start off here, we're going to do a single one-man smoke to smoke off short. That's going to land right there, which is pretty deep, but if someone's playing there, they're fine because of that smoke that I'm going to show you later. Blocks that off. We're going to move up back here, and we're going to throw like that, and that's going to block off bench. Then we're going to move on to actually blocking off short. We're going to move up to this little dot here. There's a W here. It's a JW. We're going to do a jumping throw like that, and that's going to bounce and block off the right side. Whilst this one I always fucking fuck up, and I can't remember how to do. Oh yeah, it's just under here, and you're supposed to aim there, I guess. Yeah, and that's going to bounce, and that's going to land right there, and that's going to smoke those angles both off. You might leave a gap here because you fucked up, Joel, you massive asshole. That's how you flash smoke off that slightly better. If you want to throw flashes, you can throw anything you want over here, or even over here if you're really, really stupid. But there's a small, really easy matchmaking strategy that you can do where you throw over this carpet here, which will throw all the way over to a site. So if you want to do a matchmaking thing where you can throw 5 decoys all the way over here. And done! 450 blank. That's 450 blank. That's really insane. I didn't stop it, so maybe closer to 449, but that's a lot of smokes and flashes and shit in under 5 minutes. I did it! Boys! I did it. I did my dream. Fucking hell. If you want to see more of this, shoot me.